Hey, how's it going guys? Matt here from Toasty DIY, and I'm here with a very quick 3-month update on the Ayaneo Air. Now this video will not include crazy in-depth gaming tests. I'm more or less going to tell you my experience with this device after we did the review video on the main channel. If you go over to the Toasty Bros channel, you can check that video out. But I really want to give you all an update and talk about why I'm not using this device nearly as much as I use the Ayaneo Next, and how for this price point, I probably would just recommend you go the Steam Deck route. Now this Ayaneo Air comes with the Ryzen 5 5560U, which is a 6-core 12-threaded processor, has those Vega graphics on board, and it does come with 16 gigs of RAM. Now the big selling point of this over something like the Steam Deck, regardless of the price argument, is it comes with a 1080p OLED display. That OLED display looks absolutely stunning. It looks way better than the 1280 by 800 display on the Ayaneo Next that I have right here, which is substantially bigger and has a lower resolution. So you can already tell this thing is super sharp. Absolutely love the design of this display, but the biggest issue is there's so many compromises that were made to get this display and make this device very small, hence the Air name, that the battery life suffers tremendously. I don't know if it's just my use case or a bunch of people out there. If you have this device, let me know in the comment section down below. But even playing lower end games like Hollow Knight or playing some other emulation games, after about an hour or two, I'm already getting a dead battery warning, which for a device like this that you would probably want to travel with, only getting about an hour or so of gaming time before you have to recharge, it's not very good at all. When compared to this beefy boy, yes, I know physically it's going to have a bigger battery and it has a lower res screen. It's going to last longer. I can play emulation for hours on end, 3 to 4 hours to be exact, before I have to charge. Now, yes, I know these devices are in two different realms here. We have the Ayaneo Next, which is a $1,000 plus device, or whatever the price is at the time of recording this video. It is very overpriced in all honesty, and the only reason I have it is because Aya sent it over, so shout out to Aya for that. And in reality, if I was buying a device today, I would probably just buy the Steam Deck instead of either of these two devices, but we are comparing these two for those who are interested in them compared to the Steam Deck. And this device is only around $600 depending on which spec model you get. So for the price, you really can't complain too much, but I think there's an argument to be had for value for money. Yes, this is a very premium device. I love the feel in the hand. It feels really good, but when you really are suffering with battery life issues, is it really worth using if you can only use it for an hour at a time without having to go charge up and then come back and pick it up? Me personally, I don't think it's worth it, especially when I'm trying to sit on the couch and play some emulation for a couple hours. The battery just doesn't cut it. What I would have loved to see from this device with the Air model is a lower resolution screen, which yes, you could end up pushing that down yourself if you really wanted to save some battery, but for my testing, it really didn't help too much. The OLED display is really cool, but I don't think it should have fit this device. I think Aya should have made a device that was very compact, very low power, and would run, well, emulation and stuff like that on the side, which is what this thing is mainly designed for. Forget like Steam games and stuff. In reality, this is more of a portable emulation station. You can play games like Rocket League, Hollow Knight, and stuff like that, but I think the primary focus of this thing should be emulation if you're going to buy it. But they really should have dumbed this thing down a little bit more and really made something that, well, could last a lot longer and get close to the 3 to 4 hours that I get from my Ayaneo Next. In the perfect world, I would want to take this device with this build quality and design and OLED display and mash it together with the battery life and performance of this Ayaneo Next. So if we could combine it like this, it'd be absolutely great. The only reason I keep coming back to this thing is it just feels so good in the hand. But again, the battery life is what really ends up killing it for me. So overall, me personally, I'm switching back over to the Ayaneo Next as my primary device. This thing is still a really cool piece of tech, and if I really had a use case for both of them, I would keep both of them, but in reality, this one would definitely serve better in a different home because it really doesn't get utilized too much. Let me know what you think of the Ayaneo Air in the comment section down below. Am I totally off base? Is my device having some sort of difficulty keeping battery up? Is there some other thing I should be doing differently with it? Let me know down below, but these are just my initial impressions after using this thing for 3 months, playing Pokemon emulation, a bunch of games on Steam, and in reality, it's a really cool device, but the battery really holds it back. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a like down below, and I'll try to get the sound a little bit better in this room. This is my overhead rig at home in the bedroom that we're in, and it is definitely very echoey, so I apologize for the audio on this video. We'll be working on improving that. Let us know what you think of these overhead product shot videos in the comment section down below, and we'll see you guys later.